What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next cleanup attack video, and this one's going to be different than any one you've ever seen before. I've talked a lot about it lately about how we have so many Town Hall 9 attacks left over, and that is allowing us to do so many different things. You saw it in the death of a Town Hall 10, actually 3-starring a Town Hall 10 that used to our Town Hall 10s would have to take care of. Not like a high-level Town Hall 10, but a legitimate Town Hall 10. And then now what the other thing that we've been allowed to do is actually get meaningful hits on Town Hall 10s for scout attacks, and not just, hey, here's what's in the CC, maybe here's where some Teslas are or some air traps, something like that. But as we've talked about, meaningful openers to say, here's what might work, here's how you can start this attack and actually get somewhere with it. Now, this base, you can see, not a fully maxed out, does not have those maxed air defenses, which is really big on this one, makes it a little bit more possible for susceptible to an air attack. But besides that, very high level defenses, not a weak base at all. There's level 3 Inferno towers and all of that. So what Triggerman does was very smart. And speaking back to these meaningful openers, these are not like low-level Town Hall 9s hitting these because we're having to use our high attacks. These are guys with level 30 queen that can do a queen walk that's going to replicate not what a level 40 queen walk can do, but still what might work. So that's what you're seeing more and more of, and I think that's a direct correlation to our increased Town Hall 10 3-stars. Everywhere we're getting a few. We're not like 3-star on all the Town Hall 10s or anything like that, but we're getting more and slowly building, especially bases like this that don't have the maxed air defenses. So he drops in his queen up top with those 4 healers right here. Just sends them right in and then creates a little funnel. Drops, I think, a minion over here, something to take these out, create that funnel, and walk his queen down this direction. She's obviously going to get all this taken care of as she goes, which is huge value right there. Continuing around the base, all the way around to get to the second air defense. So let's a Town Hall 10 know immediately, hey, I can get 2 ADs just with my queen walk, which is huge. From there, Trigger drops in a jump spell right here and sends his king in with a few, I think, wizards out here, just trying to get in there, get the queen taken care of, and I think his plan was to try to get this air defense. Now, the air defense does not go down. The queen does, but, the Inferno Tower and all that, just too much. The air defense does not go down. From there, he just tries to send in his Lava Hounds. He does not have any free spells. He's got the rage spells and all of that, but no free spells for them. Sends in his Lava Hounds, in different directions, and just tries to spam his balloons this way. Not spam, but, targeted attacks. Drop all of his haste, his rages, all of that good stuff right here. The problem is once they make it into range of these level 3 Inferno Towers with no freeze, we all know what happens. They get roasted. But, again, a meaningful attack, a meaningful opener that allows a Town Hall 10 to come in with much more knowledge to know, hey, this could work. This is something I can change or build on or tweak. I've seen the attack go down. I know how much damage the queen's taking at different points when she's doing her walk, all of those things, not to mention what's in the CC, not to mention maybe some trap locations to where he knows what's there. So let's watch Triggerman do it, and we'll come back to the drawing board. All right, here we go. The queen goes down, the healers go down, and then he just begins this walk all the way around the base. I am going to fast forward this ×2 just because, you guys can see what's happening here. We don't have to talk about it. We're not going to miss anything. He creates that funnel. He pushes her in. She's going to go from defense to defense, trash building to trash building, working her way around the base, and the ultimate goal, getting towards those air defenses, which she is going to actually get 2 of them, just like we talked about. So here she goes. Archer Tower goes down, moves up to the Spell Factory. First air defense, which it's a few shots off at the wizards, but no big deal. I got wizards off the healers, but no big deal. She just continues her way around the base, heading down towards the bottom and towards that second air defense. Takes out the Archer Tower. This is just huge value right here. Here comes the Golem. I'm sorry I didn't mention he dropped the Golem in there, trying to do a little bit of tanking for all this. The Wizards right behind it to create that funnel to where they knew the King's going to go and a good angle, drop that King at. Comes right in from the top. You see the Inferno Tower already engaging, but again, the main goal here is the Queen, and that hopefully that air defense just does not quite happen. The Queen's still doing her walk around the bottom there, uses that King's ability, takes out the defending Queen. She goes down, but that pulls him in and not really towards that air defense, and he just doesn't have the juice as a level 26 King to get in there and get that Inferno Tower taken care of. So Lava Hound is sort of exposed there. He does have that does have a couple of rages here for his balloons and for the queen, whatever is needed. Uses that ability to quickly take out that last air defense, which is smart because he needed that down before the Lava Hound draws fire from that queen. From there, time for the balloons, as we talked about. Just sent it in. I think he was hoping that top air defense would be dead, but even that or the Inferno Tower, but neither were. And again, no freeze here, nothing like that, and just not enough as a Town Hall 9 to get in there. Those max Teslas, those air defenses, those Inferno Towers, all that you see, just balloons just disappear, just absolutely melt. All that's left is that queen and the healers, which they're still up doing their thing, but obviously she's not going to restart this base at this point. So that is that. We'll let this sort of run out, but that shows you what I mean by a meaningful attack. Everything's exposed, a lot of traps, a lot of positioning stuff, and also an opener that he knows he can build on and work from. So let's go back to the drawing board, see who cleaned this one up for us. All right, looking back at the base, you've got ASAP Aussie saying, hey, I've got the 40-40 heroes. I've got the maxed out free spells. I can make this attack work. So he comes in very similarly, drops his queen in right where Trigger did. Healers did the same thing, created the funnel, let the queen come down, take all of this good stuff out. Around her, going around the way and dealing with that. But then he comes in with the jump spell, totally different angle. Remember, all this is cleared out, drops the jump spell right here, then sends his golem and king in directly at the queen in this inferno tower. He says, forget the air defense. I can deal with a level 7 air defense. I want the queen dead. I want that level 3 inferno tower taken care of. And with a level 40 king, whole different ball game. He comes in here, uses that ability, and wipes this core completely out. The queen comes down again. She's taking out the second air defense. The CC troops come out, but no big deal from there. He comes in with his lava hounds. He's got 3 of them. He just puts them in from all different angles here, taking out these, puts his balloons in, has his rage and all these 5 haste spells. He's just dropping haste spells like crazy all along here, moving those balloons very quickly. And as they approach that inferno tower, clearly, he's got the beautiful freeze form and the rage, which lets them go right in, take it out, and get the 3-star. It was a great plan, sort of started by Trigger, and even better adjustments and execution by ASAP for the 3-star. Let's watch him do it. All right, here we go. Again, same opener. We're going to fast forward at least ×2 on this. You know what's coming. It's just going to happen a little faster because you've got a level 40 queen doing it, not a level 30. So right there, she steps up, starts taking out these defenses. He knows where she's going to go. He knows she can take the damage and just continue on her way. So right there, letting her work right through. In fact, we'll go ×4 on this. We've seen this. We don't want to just watch a queen walk that we just saw executed with a lower level queen. Continues on around here in just a moment. As he knows she's going to be there in time, he drops the jump spell, and here's where you're going to see the difference. That different angle, not going to have to deal with that storage when he uses that ability. I mean, the only thing they can do is go to that one compartment, and the only thing they can target is what's in that compartment, which is so beautiful about it. The one where Trigger came in, he had the storage. A lot of those barbarians could have targeted the storage when he uses the king's ability. From here, drops that poison spell, just to deal with that wizard and the archer in there, and the king again just going to go right in, take the queen out, and from there, that level 40 queen, when you pop it, or excuse me, that level 40 king, when you pop his ability, he gets some work done. Right here, he's just now taking, look at how much little damage he's taking because that golem was doing the tanking. Right there, gets in, takes it all out, gets it taken care of. Now the second air defense, it was already done by the queen. The one inferno tower dead. The king's going to die here, but no big deal. Comes in with the, that's a single, no, that's a multi. The king's dead, no big deal. All of those haste spells in that sort of horseshoe pattern that we've talked about. And look at the value on that freeze. Beautiful. Gets a sweeper, gets the inferno tower, gets a Tesla. Just perfect. And when they wake up, they've got a bunch of rage balloons standing on top of their heads and dropping bombs. The queen down there dealing with that lava hound, it just now explodes. She's going to take care of all the pups. Pups up top there. But as you can see, this base is toast. Even has a haste spell left over. Beautiful attack by ASAP, and props to Trigger Man for giving that valuable information that made this possible. Who knows how this would have gone on a first hit for a Town Hall 10, but when you get those solid scouting hits by Town Hall 9s with high-level heroes, it makes all the difference in the world. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, Jake from One Hive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.